俺は大魔王じゃない。ただのピッコロだ。これまでとは一味違うぞ。
Alright, so LR Orange Piccolo. We're going to take him here into the Omega Shenron fight. This is the newest stage added to the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. And I think he should be able to look pretty nice here. So we have him on the double Orange Piccolo setup. He just brought a bunch of different units here that, you know, we could just go ahead and see how they're going to perform. We'll get this with Orange Piccolo right here. We'll get this with you, then we'll give all these to the Dragon Ball Z duo at the end. So, excuse me, Orange Piccolo wants to get hit a couple of times trying to fully blood up his passive. But keep in mind that Sin could potentially stun or seal him here, which I actually kind of don't want. Okay, good. So he's already hitting a 10 mil attack set right there. Starting off pretty solidly, right? You know, I'd say. Not really many links active. I believe it's just Reese Battle. The good thing about Orange Piccolo in this fight is he is able to kind of cover himself pretty well, even though he does have type a disadvantage at the end, right? He does have the guard for the first 3 turns and the attack lowering. This first phase of Omega Shenron can be attack lowered, which is very helpful for units like, you know, like say some of these AGO units might want to bring like Blue Gogeta. It could help them tank a little better. It could help you, like with the Dragon Ball Z duo, maybe they could be much easier to be put in slot 1 here, so that you not only do less damage, but you would technically be able to get more stacks with them early on, before you have to get to the STR phase, right? I think that's a good thing to consider there. Orange Piccolo also works really well with this unit, by the way, because of the fact that you could like kind of cheese out extra charges. I do have a video of them out already and like doing the max Spirit Bomb damage that I could. Dude, that was a crazy video. You should definitely check that out, I'd say. But things are looking pretty nice so far. Oh, we have Gamma's intro. Yeah, Gamma's intro is pretty good too. Okay, so we'll just do this. We'll let this STR Piccolo attack first, and let's see Orange Piccolo, obviously without him getting any attacks in. So Gamma 1 should also be good here too. His guard will last for 4 turns, so even if I float him off rotation like this, he will be fine, which is going to be nice, right? But yeah, I really like Orange Piccolo for this first phase of this fight. He actually is able to work pretty well with the debuffing, build him up pretty quickly, and he's able to kind of cook for us here, so that's really nice. Since he doesn't, I feel like Orange Piccolo is not like doing that much damage, right? In certain situations, you could really definitely juice him up to do mega tons of damage, but you could also get him to a situation where he's not really doing a lot of damage too, and I kind of like that, right? Depending on like where you put him in the rotation, like right here I put him in the second slot so that he wouldn't get any hits in first, right? Okay, so I think I'll keep him with 17. The good thing about him being on the superheroes team is that obviously with superheroes, you don't have to worry about the giant form at all, right? Like at this sort of situation right here, we have a full superheroes lineup. We don't have a full superheroes lineup for some of the team though, like STR Piccolo. Actually, what STR Piccolo is pretty much the only non-superheroes lineup unit here, so it's not the biggest deal, right? But if you do have the full lineup, you can get it on turn 3. This event, I don't think that matters though, honestly. I feel like right here we're already in turn 3 and we're still in the first phase of the event, right? We still have 2 more phases to get through, so I personally don't really think it's that big of a deal. It could be helpful, right? But it's not like something where I'm like, yes, we absolutely, you know, have to have the giant form turn 3 for him to work well. I think this is fine actually. I want 17 to take some damage here. Sweet, okay. Now what's going to happen is we're under the threshold for him to get his full reduction, and I kind of want to stay like at a consistent-ish level with that. The next rotation does heal with links, right? So I guess we have to keep that in mind too, but we should be looking good here. Alright, and I think I'll put Orange Piccolo right here in the front. We'll grab these orbs with you. I think I kind of don't want to grab all of these, so we'll do this, and then this should be good. Yeah, perfect. We get a full 18 key with this unit right there. Sweet. And again, getting the extra key right there is very nice. And yeah, like again, this unit can hit hard if you really send him up to do that. I don't know if we're gonna... Okay, so he's gonna super attack me here. This is not gonna do any damage though, because we have the interrupt still. very strong intro with the guard. Okay, yeah, this guy's his 7% chance to dodge is really coming in here, huh? I don't know if I'm gonna kill this turn now. We might, again, if this unit like gets crits on all of his attacks, right? Not nearly hitting as hard here as you want to in Power Wishes, obviously, because we don't have that Bulma support, which is super huge. No, there's no way we actually kill this turn, which is okay. I'm gonna keep, I guess I'll put 17 off, and we'll keep Orange Piccolo with Gamma 1. I think that'll be more appropriate. And I'll make sure Gamma 1 does get the hits he needs in, so he can get his full passive and damage reduction as well. That'll be very important. I don't know who I'm going to keep in slot 1 for that rotation. Gamma 1 or Orange Piccolo? I guess we'll just have to see what the defense levels are going to be. We'll grab this. We'll do this here. And then we'll get this. I don't want Gamma 1 to super attack, actually. I don't think he would kill, but I'm just not going to really risk that. Yeah, again, you see, Omega could super really quick again because he has no cooldowns. That could be really annoying. Especially on a team where you're like kind of trying to stall. It's like, okay, well, we're taking a lot of damage there. Yeah, see, Gamma 1 did a double super, double crit right there. I guess he would have been fully built up anyways, but, actually, no, it doesn't matter because, he got sealed, right? So that actually, it really actually doesn't matter, huh? Fine. Now this is where things get actually hard, though. Likely we have the Blue Gogeta transformation, so he has his dodge abilities. STR Piccolo is definitely who we're going to be running in slot 1 here. I think that's going to be very important. We'll grab this with you. Bam. We'll get this with Orange Piccolo. And then we'll heal a little more with you. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of, like, damages and stuff we might take. This STR Piccolo could be really good for this fight with this full reduction. He should be able to tank even at the very final phase, which is going to be nice. Could be a nice safe slot 1 unit for us, which is going to be great to see. And because of the AoEs, Blue Gogeta was able to dodge and get his full passive. I might do a separate video for this AGL Blue Gogeta. I want to do the Blue Fusions first, so that will be out today as well. There's so many like units I want to show off, and then there's still like Omega Shenron himself, like the new LR that I want to also show off a little bit more. He's not done being league leveled yet. I've been kind of slacking on that, but I should definitely try to get him done. Probably later today. Yeah, Piccolo did a good amount of damage there. What, almost 2.5 health bars? That's really good. And this guy hasn't supered yet, so his normals aren't going to be doing... No, actually, he did super attack, huh? So you can see Piccolo, even after the Sin supers, Piccolo's actually just fine. That's really good, because you have to keep in mind, he does raise his attack quite a bit by 50%. So he's hitting Piccolo... Well, he is hitting for 600k normals. But then Piccolo is super class, so it's going to be a little harder on him too, just regardless. We'll definitely use this. Oh well. Oh well.
用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。
みんな、オラに元気を可能な限り分けてくれ。頼む。来た来た。
俺がなんとか少しでも時間を稼ぐ。
Actually, I might keep this unit in rotation. I'm not sure about Gamma 1 without Gamma. If Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 next to him, things would be different, but they don't share links at all. So that could be a little dangerous. So I think I will actually do it exactly like this. We'll grab this. We'll grab this here, and then Gamma 1 can grab this. I guess 17 could be an issue next turn, because 17 might not have his full passive up, but we should be fine. I don't know. Well, we might take damage from Gamma 1 here, because he's raising his attack instantly. Come on, this Omega also does not have a countdown for how long it takes for him to super attack, so that's why he could just super you at the end of the last fight, then at the end of the new stage, or I say fight stage, but I mean the turn, and then he could just instantly super you again, which could be really annoying. Alright, yeah, Orange Piccolo is definitely putting out that damage that we like to see. Gamma 1's actually fine. Okay, sweet. That's fine with me. Well, the only issue is that we're not going to get 17's full passive, which it could be a little dangerous for him, but he's going to have extra support, so as long as it doesn't get tagged by super attack, we should obviously be just fine. Gamma 1 coming in clutch there. He has a... Well, I think he has like a medium chance to crit, but that does kind of pop off for me quite a bit. I don't know why. Just my luck with Gamma too. He always gets that crit for some reason. It's pretty funny. Okay, so there's no AoEs here, which is very rare. But I'll definitely take that. Okay, sweet. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab this with you. Let me get more charges. Ooh, we're gonna grab the tech orbs like other lights. I think I might just do this, and we'll save all these tech orbs for next turn. So we'll be able to use the Spirit Bomb, I think, by the final fight. We should be able to do enough damage, which is going to be nice. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no AoEs. I guess there's a chance for him not to AoE you, but it's very, very interesting. Now, you can definitely tell this team is a little more defensive-oriented, because the Omega healing really is pushing us back more than you would think, right? We really want to make sure we get these crits with Piccolo. Those are very important. Kind of want to see, would Piccolo survive a super from Omega? Can Omega super right here? No. Well, I hope he doesn't super 17. If we super attack 17, we're obviously just straight up dead. Even with this forward reduction, I don't think 17 would be able to live. Yeah, oh my goodness, that would. That's okay. We'll grab all this with you. We'll grab all of this with you, and we'll get some nice healing. And then we'll grab this. I think we can kill him this turn. He's gonna heal a little. But no matter what, either this turn or next turn he's gonna die, because we also are building up that Dokkan attack right there, right? You see that Dokkan attack is kind of slowly getting up there, and Blue Gogeta should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Okay, this guy just keeps supering instantly. We're not seeing Piccolo and how much he would take from a super attack, but that's okay. Piccolo, I mean, he's holding his own quite well. He's kind of carrying a little in terms of damage too, right? With all the crits that he's getting. Very nice to see. Yeah, this is why you build him full crit. Full crit Piccolo, especially once we actually start popping these giant forms. They're going to be really, really nasty. Really, really nasty. Yeah, Orange Piccolo just kind of came through with that damage that he would be able to do. Let's see, could you get a double super attack here maybe? Blue Gogeta and just finish him off? That'd just be nice. Let's get rid of him. Oh no, he doesn't even need a double super. Sweet, okay. That's why I did bring Ajo Blue Gogeta, just because he has that. Okay, so do I have to use it this turn? I don't think I have to use it. Okay. I'm not going to use a giant form. I think Piccolo, I want to show what Piccolo could potentially be able to do here. So that's fine with me. We'll grab all of these. Bam. We'll grab all of these to get the full key. And then I'll give this to Gamma 2 right here. We'll just do that. Right, I don't want to grab the Esto Orb. Obviously, before he super attacks, Piccolo is not going to be fine against that. Yeah, how good are you? Oh, you dodged. Okay. I was going to say, how well could you tank that, right? But let's see. Piccolo should be able to eat this for double digits. Sweet. Okay, yeah. Even, yeah. With his reduction plus his 800k defense. I mean, we have double support here. What is that? 60% extra support. But like, it shows you Piccolo, he's not even like scared by this fight unless he gets super attacked. If he gets super attacked, I think he does die, right? It just no matter what HP level you're at, like he'll probably take like 800k plus because of the 40% debuff plus the full type disadvantage would be very nasty. Unless you have his full reduction. So again, if you guys forgot, if you fall under 30% HP with Orange Piccolo, he does actually get a full heal at that additional 30% damage reduction. That gives him a 50% reduction. And yeah, he has to receive 7 attacks too, but that's at this point of the fight, we obviously got that. We're at turn 10, right? So not really too bad of a thing there. Okay, so let's grab a bunch of these orbs. So I want to grab, we'll grab all of this here. We'll grab all of this, and then I'm going to use the Orange Piccolo Giant Form right here, and I'll show you kind of the strat that you could do with the Spirit Bomb, right? So let me go ahead and play this.
Shenron のやつ、随分お化けしまったな。ここからが本気の戦いだ。
Alright, sweet. Okay, so again, we're not getting really lucky with Ki right here, but that's fine. This form for this fight is really mostly just to nullify the AoEs and super attacks, right? So Omega could do up to 2 AoEs within the same turn. Actually, let me double check. Is it 3 AoEs or 2 AoEs, right? The event's still new, so like I'm still not completely used to exactly what the AoEs and stuff you have to do are. But let's see here. So Omega, so he can do 3 AoEs, and obviously he can only super once per turn. So if we get super attacked in this 2-3 fights of Omega, and then we obviously use up all those AoEs, once we exit the Grade 8 form or the Giant Piccolo form, obviously we can't do that, right? Now, I like explaining these things because someone may be like, you know, new to the channel or new to the game, and they're like, oh, how does this work? And that's why I do like explaining these things, right? I feel like some people may be like, well, yeah, we know how Orange Piccolo works, right? And it's like, that's fine, but I don't know. I just like making sure the information is given or presented clearly. Yeah, okay, perfect. So the super attack we did take right there. So now we don't have to worry about the super attack anymore. And that's just, this is stupid. Orange Piccolo, his giant form, making him good even against full type disadvantage. So he's a super class versus an extreme class unit. That makes him take more damage. And obviously, just in general, he's also type disadvantage. So very good for the Pickle Man here. We'll grab this, and then we'll grab this right here. What I'll probably do is I'm probably going to keep 17 and Piccolo on rotation together. We'll have Piccolo get like a pretty good amount of defense with the 17 support and shocking speed. Then we'll have the Super Saiyan 3 duo at the end, and we'll have like their Spirit Bomb really charged up. This is going to be great to see. Their Spirit Bomb, even with all these extra charges, they're not going to hit as hard as like they could on Power Wishes. Power Wishes, it could be crazy because you have Bulma too. Like Bulma and this guy in Power Wishes, I could have done that as a rotation here too, by the way. But I kind of wanted to use just the Orange Piccolo team specifically because I think this team could be good for showcasing, like, for example, the Blue Fusions. I'm going to use them on this team. And I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want to get Orange Piccolo out of the way then if I'm going to want to use the Blue Fusions on this team. Just kind of show, you know, his value here. And that team is going to be a floater, of course, whilst here he's kind of more of the focus of the team. But still, really, really good for this Orange Piccolo. Huge fan, obviously. And he didn't really do much damage here, obviously, but he did okay damage, right? For just a giant farm. He took about a health bar away. So that's pretty fine with me. Alright, sweet. We can get the Dokkan attack, actually. Do you have Orange Piccolo Dokkan attack? No, I kind of want to get legendary power here, so I should... Well, we can get the Orange Piccolo Dokkan attack still, huh? I could technically get more as by doing this, but I want to do, I think, more damage overall. So we'll grab this here, and we'll just use the Spirit Bomb too, because Spirit Bomb is pretty cool.
Thank you, Dragon Ball. おめえはすげえよ。よく頑張った。またな。
Alright, pretty sick. So we'll just grab that with them. Yeah, he's at 720k, and not even with like some of these Namekian type links. Like Brainiacs gives him like 15% attack and defense. Namekians give him 7% attack and defense, right? Again, 17 support is quite a lot, for sure though. 70% defense support, that's a huge amount, but we'll be able to see Piccolo is able to eat these attacks without just effort again. So very big W from Orange Piccolo. Yeah, the next turn again, we also have his turn with Blue Gogeta, where with Blue Gogeta, he could just nullify the AoEs, so Blue Gogeta doesn't even have to worry about actually like those AoEs, because he gets a lot of defense once he attacks, right? That Age Blue Gogeta. So in this team, you know, you have him like as a floater with the Orange Piccolo giant form, and then you're just good to go, right? You know, you're able to kind of cook with him. The extra key allows this unit to hit their key requirement. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this team build works pretty well. Obviously, we're not even using any items because we're under the umbrella of the giant form that Piccolo has. It just, This is honestly still why I personally have him as the second best unit in the game. I feel like a lot of people would say the GT Duo are better, but I just feel like his influence is just a slightly more stronger, and you don't even have to technically use a revive. So in the future, when we get more and more revive characters, right, Piccolo's giant form will always have the same value. I feel like even if we get like another giant form character, it's instead like, oh cool, we have 2 units that can nullify super attacks, right? Whilst we will only ever have 1 revive per fight, I presume. Okay, sweet. So again, we could finish off with the giant form. Actually, I think that probably will kill here. But what's Piccolo's defense here? Yeah, 722k. Really no issue at all. Yeah, Piccolo just really carried us to victory here. Very big W from Orange Piccolo. Is there anything else I want to talk about him regarding this? Again, we never got him under that HP threshold. I technically do have footage of that in another video, but he didn't really like take a super attack, I think. So I'll try to see. Maybe we'll, if I think that it's worth showing, I'll just add it on to the end of this video. But I don't think he actually ate a super attack there. I'll double check though, right? Because we did eat a super attack with his full 50% reduction. I mean, in that run, I remember winning, so that means that he lives, obviously. He probably ate that very well. Because just the pure amount of defense that he has, just really, really high. I don't know if we're even going to kill in this giant form, actually. Okay, well, that's fine. We could have seen how much he would have taken from that super attack right there, technically, but I feel like we know he would die. So mega hits for 1.4 million. So let's say Piccolo does super attack. He's at 700k, 750k, I think, started turn basically. Let's run it up a little, right? Just to be nice to Orange Piccolo. So he would get 425k once he super attacks, and if we do the math from there, that's 1.175 million, right? I think so, essentially, right? So that plus the 20% reduction, but then Omega, even though it's 1.4, he hits probably closer to like 1.6-ish damage, right? Let's say that. So Piccolo plus the 40% debuff is not possible for him to live. Maybe if he double supers, I think it's him surviving. And if he does have the 50% reduction, I think you could definitely see him surviving too. Because that literally cuts the damage that you would take in half, right? Compared to just 20% of that damage. It's a huge difference, that extra 30% reduction. It is pretty stupid, right? That he has that full heal in his back pocket. Just a very disgusting unit. Oh, so we are able to kill with him. Pretty nice to see, yeah. If he gets those crits off, he has a potential, really high damage cap, right? And I think that's it? No. Okay, well, there's one more attack. Oh, he has a super to kill. That's why. Okay, goodbye, Omega. That's it for me. Let me know what you guys think about Orange Piccolo here. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.